All right, well, I don't think Tom and Harry started out the set the way they wanted to. I know I've done that many times, gone love 40 and then lose the game, I should say.
And here we are at Exmoor Country Club, back for the APTA PTI Men's Team Nationals. We are just getting underway into our second game here. We had to take a second for the internet to catch up with what we were doing, but no problem now. And we are firing it up with a couple of great teams here in the 5 to 10 range here this afternoon, the post-lunch crowd. Here closest to us, serving for Washington paddle team is Nobu Tanaka, and his partner now on the left side of the court, right here next to him, is Trevor Spracklin.
Trevor, yes.
And then over there on the far side in the ad court for the spin cycle is Tom Richardson, and on the deuce side, Harry DeMott.
Yep.
So just getting underway, first game here. Looks like Tanaka and Spracklin have started off strong. Ooh, I like it, though, that he's just slapping drop shots right back at him, going after that one for Harry. So, as I mentioned, this is our little post-lunch session here. This is sort of the tail end of the round robin, where all of these teams are going to play against each other in their group, and then that will place them in semis and finals for tomorrow's paddle action. Nice drive there from Tom.
I love
just
the
a reminder,
term
it is
paddle
no
action. Did I mention that, guys?
That's right.
I absolutely adore the term paddle action. I don't know why.
It's just
I'm
one
serious.
of those, it's just one of those fun things to talk about.
No, there's no question.
Yeah, just as a reminder for everybody watching, this is 2 out of 3 sets, but no ad scoring. So at deuce, 40 all like it is now, the receiving team chooses who takes it, and then that point wins the game.
You betcha.
Also, they're playing a super tiebreak for the third set. So if they get to a third set, it would be the first to 10 winning by 2 instead of normal set scoring. Oh, that is a good move, though.
You know, but with their patience, DeMont Richardson just got on the board here. So bamboo shoots again, boys. I mean,
here we are.
I am so happy right now. That's a second match in a row. We got to do bamboo shoots, maybe 3 sets in a row.
I know. There's just no shortage of bamboo in your life.
Life can't get any better.
It really can't.
No.
It really can't. I think perhaps you should talk a little bit, though, about the definition of home court advantage, because I don't think that's come up enough on the stream, and
HCA.
people need to understand it. Yeah,
it's true. Well, I'm not even sure there is a home court advantage here, although if you're from, like the spin cycle, where are they from? Do we know?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Because if they're from around here and they've played the vaunted courts here at Exmoor before, maybe they have technically the home court
you've got
advantage.
a home court advantage.
Yeah.
I think home court advantage exists when it's like your home club.
I think so, too.
So at this point, I don't think anybody's got a home court advantage.
No, not really. No.
It's just going to be about who wants it more. What a cool
I love
serve.
the screwball serve. It's beautiful. When I
Right
say
there
screwball,
from Harry.
I don't mean screwball in a mental way. I mean, I'm talking about the
we don't know him that well. It's too soon to tell. But,
rotation.
Oh, that was absolutely the right shot from Tom.
I'm talking about the rotation on the ball now.
Yeah, okay, got it.
I'm just saying. I got to clarify that.
Got it. Yeah, kind of inverted there.
Exactly.
I like this position as well from Trevor to set up
15-30
here to look for the forehand in any circumstance.
And it's going to, if he hits that side spin serve again. No, he didn't. He's got some skills, though.
He mixed it up.
I'm liking it.
Oh, the dagger. I really like that.
I'll tell you what,
attacking
I can
volley.
tell you right now that Harry DeMott is probably an outstanding tennis player, because
you can just tell based on the stab of that backhand.
And that first serve. He's a natural serve and volleyer. Just tell. His split step's way too good.
Smart play there from Nobu to just lob the
split step,
return.
which isn't necessarily always a prerequisite for playing great paddle.
Good shift to the drive.
Yeah, I think DeMont Richardson is starting to get a little bit more warmed up here. I think they started out.
Well, again, the post-lunch sluggishness can
Yes.
affect anyone at any time.
Yeah.
Because
I think it was that
you go back for that second
Thai
helping
wrap
of
whatever.
I was going to say you go back for that second helping of chicken tortilla soup, and all of a sudden you're like, huh,
that is just outstanding. Yeah, I'm funny thing is, like, it's one of those things you have it alone or you leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? The chicken tortilla, that for me it is anyway. I can't have anything else. You know what I'm saying with the chicken tortilla?
I understand.
It's just, I guess otherwise
it doesn't like you very
way
much.
to take that early. No, not at all.
It's a good rip. Way to step in on that ball.
I think it's worth shouting out Exmoor not doing just like cheeseburger sliders. They did buffalo chicken sliders.
That was
wow.
impressive. No, the food selection was outstanding.
Yeah.
And, of course, knowing that I'll pretty much eat whatever shows up, maybe it's not an endorsement that I mentioned that, but that's what is the that's what I said. Look at that.
Great serve, yeah.
No way did he pull that off.
All right, so
Did that
another
stay in?
deuce point there, which is...
I think he pulled that off. No, he didn't. He missed that. He
Got
missed
it?
Okay,
Yeah, called
missed it.
long, I think.
Okay, so Trevor missed that return, so it is 2-1 DeMont Richardson. And or the spin cycle. They're the spin cycle, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yes.
these are the kind of moments as well where after having, sort of 3 deuce games in a row where you start to be like, okay, you have to really focus up in those situations where the next point's going to win it.
Yep. We're seeing an inordinate amount of underhand serves here, Coach. Am I missing that, or is that just my imagination?
No, I think that that's sort of going to continue to take over the game, especially if we talk about it strategy-wise.
Yes.
On the deuce side of the court, it becomes particularly valuable because it's so hard to find a normal serve spot where a deuce player can't find a way to drive.
Exactly.
That it's better to just keep it low and deal with it. Now, on the ad side, you can kick a ball into somebody's backhand and off the side screen, and maybe you're a little safer.
Exactly.
But I just think that that's going to kind of become the norm, the new norm.
Unless you have an ability or the proclivity to go up the center, up the tee on the ad side with. That would
nice try. If you have the ability, if you can really jam somebody up. Yes, but even then, sometimes just with the way the ball comes out, it's still going to be a big drive opportunity.
Yes. Either somebody's doing some light vacuuming or...
No, that's definitely vacuuming.
Sorry, Sean. I spilled some chips earlier, and I really needed to take care of it immediately. You're aware of that OCD tendency that I have.
See, now I was going to eat those off the floor, and I'm really not appreciating...
I've ruined the rest of your lunch. So 40-30 here for DeMont Richardson.
To take a 3-1 lead, possibly. And they started out, like
possible.
I said, maybe a little. That was a nice
wow, great return.
Unbelievable.
That is a really good serve, and that return coming back was just not something that I think Nobu was looking for.
Like I said, I think they're getting warmed up here. No question about it.
I mean, Sean, your word choice today has been off the charts, by the way.
Is that a good thing?
No,
Okay.
What you used, inordinate and
okay.
proclivity.
Yeah, well, you know.
There you go again, using them $3 words.
Wow.
Yeah, with inflation, they get more expensive. All right, 15 all. Well, that was
tough serve.
Really good serve.
I don't want to get political here, but people are talking about inflation this, inflation that. I bought an Arizona tea yesterday, and it was still 99 cents.
Where?
So in Chicago, a Walgreens in Chicago.
All right, because
I mean, inflation isn't real, guys.
I think that's because they printed on the can.
You know what? How old are you?
I think they're legally bound. Nice touch.
Really nice touch. Not an easy shot either. To dish it off of the, and let's get that vacuum closer to the microphone, okay? Because it's not far. It's not far. It's too far away. So no, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I mean, honestly,
I was joking, by the way. Well, don't worry, guys. Let me EQ that out of there.
In their defense, this is a high traffic area.
Is it?
So
very much so, yeah.
All right. Well.
I think if we all just cover our mics like this, we're good.
Should we have him do some commentary?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Okay.
All right, so 30 all.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's a good roller.
It's no different from like Flushing Meadows, whereas the airplanes go overhead.
That's a good point. You know what? I think we all need to work on a little mental toughness.
Oh.
Nice move.
Okay, so he hit the word. What's going on?
Okay.
Is it maintenance
just sort
hour?
of floated up high,
okay.
I think.
Did I? All right, so then
It's
that's going to be
game.
3-2.
3-2. Yeah.
I was a little distracted by the
So
airplane.
Harry and Tom have basically cooled off a little bit there in that game, but they're still in it, and they're still on top here. So.
Well, Sean, you know the only way you can cool off is first you got to heat
Nobu
up.
Tanaka. Exactly. He's there. Look
Oh,
at the wheels on him. Come on.
Yes! Oh, that is a smart play. Everybody's out of position.
Murat Safin right there.
Yep. Just add a little pace to the overhead when somebody has to come away out of their corner.
Yeah, it was a nice try. He's got my vertical, though, so he's going to which is, mine's
Great volley there
non-existent. He
from
actually
Trevor.
has a vertical, so.
Yeah, they're going to make a switch here. That's smart. Especially as Trevor looks to find his position in the middle
That's a good roller.
of the court. That's a good roller as well. Good direction change.
It's happening.
I said it before, I'll say it again.
It's happening.
You could pave a parking lot with that roller.
It's such a good one,
you
Cal.
love that.
That one will never get old.
No, never.
At least not for another
Wow.
hour.
Good blitz from Harry. Coverage from Tom.
Did he just try what I thought he... Maybe he just...
No, I think that, I mean...
No, I think it was indecision.
He clearly was trying to catch him while he was still in recovery mode and might have been watching him shift back to the middle of the court.
Yeah, the
instead
no-look
of the ball.
roller is a risky play, yes. I don't want to look at it. I usually don't want to look at my roller anyway. So I kind of understand how it feels.
So I get it.
All right, so 30-15.
Could soften some good dough with that roller.
Nice dig from Tom there.
Yeah, they are definitely warmed up now.
Dealing with the onslaught of spin.
In the flow. Look
Nice
at him use
move.
the side screen. I mean, that's some serious. Did that bite?
No, it was a little wide, I think.
All right.
It was close, but I think that was a
40-15.
little bit wide.
All
That was
right,
a
'cause
really good shift up at the net there
It was.
from Trevor and Nobu. That's a
Another
great return.
return. Climbing back into it, Tom and Harry. Does sound like an Italian joint that I used to frequent out in New York.
I think
Did his deuce. Are they going to
think-
go to the
I also
deuce
think
side?
Tom has really started to get comfortable with that underhand serve. He started to
I agree.
step into it,
But
put a
look
little
at
more.
Unbelievable.
This is a pretty huge point as well.
It is.
Yeah.
Go from tie game to,
Agreed.
It's a smart reset, if you will.
That's part of why this format can be so tough. Normally you get to 40 love or 40-15, and you feel like you're totally in control. And if you play a couple
That
loose
volley.
points,
Sure.
and it
No
shoots out
way.
off the nick and gives
Unbelievable.
that game to the spin cycle.
Yes.
Team spin cycle.
Team. Some call me team.
Some call
Tim.
me.
Team.
well, it's only a break if you hold. So.
That's right. Well, and technically they kind of did. Kind of sorry already.
It was a mini hold.
Is he shorter than the average guy?
Oh,
no way.
Nice.
wow.
Great dig.
Look at the
Reaction's like a
this guy's
cat.
got some skills, man. So Harry's got some skills, man. Do you see that kind of half roller swing? I mean, these days they call that a pickleball shot. I just call that talent. I think they call it macho, actually.
That's just such
Moxie.
a good overhead.
The
Oh,
fall.
sneaky waterfall right there from
Very
Nobu.
nice.
Smart shot as
It
well,
was.
with both Tom and Harry kind of looking to step out into the court
Yep.
off the sort of shorter lob.
15 all, still with a 4-2 lead, still with a Jackie Robinson. There it is again.
Yep, there's the
Just
corkscrew.
in case you missed it.
These are great rollers that
They
Harry's
are.
throwing in.
Talented. I think I lost to Harry and pretty much every time I played him, because he just looks familiar to me.
You're really just perpetuating the stereotype that everybody you talk about, you've
Nice
lost to in
waterfall.
tennis.
Well, I'm just saying that, and
that's
he just
tough.
looks like he's my age. As we're trying to say that. He moves better than I do, I'll tell you that much.
Yep, that was smart of Tom. Once he got Nobu to spin around a little bit in the corner, he just kind of kept the ball on him.
Yep. The push-up principle, coach.
Didn't let him off the hook. Thank you. I invented push-ups.
Really?
In 1997.
Aren't those like the desserts, the popsicle stuff?
Hanging out with these Navy SEALs, and I was like, you know what you should consider? That I think is a great training methodology.
Does anybody? I'm the only one old enough to remember push-ups. I'm talking about the
push-ups,
the dessert treat.
The Flintstones themed dessert treat.
Wow, so you know what I'm talking about.
I'm aware of push-ups.
So it's a and it
Actually,
would
I know
leak
what a
all over
push-up
you,
is. Yeah.
and it would come up. I don't know. They were messy as.
It was a terrible idea.
I'll get it terrible, but it was
What a
kind of
gimmick.
tasty.
I like what's happening here. There's a couple of players on this court that are hitting their reset overheads to the parking lot, so they get lots of time to think and strategize. If the ball is outside the boundary of the fence, then it's easier to be like, you know what, let's take some deep breaths.
Yeah, you can't start
really...
the clock between points until he gets back into the facility.
Not that there's anything. I mean, I've done it many a time. It's not a knock.
And who hasn't? And well done.
Smart,
okay,
though. Okay, 40-30.
A point away from taking a kind of a commanding 5-2 lead here in the first set. Once again,
wide.
He goes after that, though. They're going to give it to him again. They're going to dare him to do it again because he figures he wants that outside corner. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you got to concentrate on this one.
Like, bring that right to me a second time. Let's see.
And he does.
Nice
he's
serve.
up. He's up to the challenge. He chose the danger.
Like a movie about a average math teacher.
Yes.
Stand and deliver. My math teacher played that for us all the time. It's a great movie.
That was a good look, too.
Yes, and he baited him into trying that, which is not, by the way, that is not a knock, so to speak, on Trevor Sprackley. That's not an easy shot.
No.
From behind the baseline, falling back, trying to hit kind of a tomahawky overhead, just not an easy shot. And sometimes we, just to be, with guile and treachery, as you get older, you bait like a young player into hitting that shot.
Yeah,
because somebody can't pull it off. It's just not a real high percentage ball.
I do think that also, Tom and Harry are doing enough with their overheads where Trevor and Nobu are feeling a little bit of pressure to do something when they have an opportunity.
I agree.
Right? And so with enough overhead pressure, there's some decisions where you start to be like, well, if I don't drive this one, I don't know if I'm going to get another chance, kind of feeling.
Sure.
That's good. Oh,
you just missed
a little wide.
Just missed it.
There was a lot of action on that overhead that kicked into Harry. Tough.
Wow.
Good return.
What a return. Come on. I thought I was going to get by him. This is why I don't trade stocks.
That's a tough one. That's a great volley location as well, to go to that little just off-center middle back towards the returning player's side of the court, because it forces a lot of distance coverage. Although Tom did exactly what I do in so many situations, which is as I'm making contact with my return, I'm already aware that I'm off balance. So I'm saying yours immediately. I haven't hit the return yet, but this next one's you.
Wow. So that's the rule, huh? Because I think I'm off balance pretty much 100% of the time, and I never let somebody else take it. I don't know what my problem is. It's just the way things go. Good first volley. Oh, it's a good blitz. Excellent blitz. Did he miss that, though?
I think he...
Did it hit Tom? No? Okay.
No, I think they're going to say it did, so...
All right. Oh. Yeah.
5-3.
Yeah, it should be 5-3, yeah. He goes for a cut.
Try.
Dropped on him a little bit. Probably have to prepare a little earlier for that. Not that I'm telling him what to do, because he's obviously got more skills than I do. And it's got. I would think it's either 15. It's got to be 15 all.
It's got to be 15 all, or we missed the call on whatever if that ball hit him.
Yeah, I can't tell. I'm going to say. I want to say 15 all and just say that it didn't hit him.
Maybe well, if it didn't him, it would have been set.
I'm turning up the shotgun mic, guys. Fasten your seatbelts.
Good point. Okay, here we go. Buckle up. Buttercup. Ooh, nice shift.
The foundations.
All right.
Oh! That thing came way out of the corner.
Once again, high risk on that side, but give him credit, man.
35.
Trevor almost.
There you go.
Almost pulled that off. That's not an easy shot. Any kind of screen drive on the backhand side, you're going to try to come over it like that. You got to get underneath that ball, but he didn't miss it by much when he did. That's a nice slice.
Mm-hmm.
Good lob. Oh, he pulled it off and he got away with going.
A little let cord.
Yeah.
Action. Oh,
right back at
let
you.
cord back.
That's right. There's an ROI on their let court there. That's right. I'll see your let court and I'll raise you.
A let court.
Yeah.
Nice.
An
All
even
right.
shorter let cord.
30 deuce. Don't you love people that say that? What the heck does that mean anyway? Well, it's because I guess 30 all is deuce in a way.
You know, it's actually funny because in the literature for this event, it specifically had to say 30 all is not deuce because you're playing no ad scoring.
Yeah.
So anyone who is under the impression that 30 all is the same thing as deuce, they needed to make that clarification.
We got
that
a set
is
point
not
here, boys.
No, we don't, sir. It's ad out.
Are you sure?
Yep. Yeah,
okay.
he just said ad out. That was my
I thought
bad.
so. That ball was
Yeah, the
obviously
ball was wide.
Okay, all right.
Or deep.
You can
Yeah.
tell. Good overhead. You know what? They can play very conservative when they want to.
Yeah.
These guys. I think you can check and build the wall every single time. I'm not sure I'd be doing that and standing there, though. I think he's a real good lobber, but you know what? I think he's tall enough and maybe anticipates well enough. And, oh, my goodness, look at that.
Well, now we got a set
We
point.
are at a set
now
point
we're looking
here.
at a set point. Yep.
40 deuce. Yeah, whatever that means.
40 deuce.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
when
trying
that,
to be trying to be
it does,
topical.
It does
and,
not.
it's one of those,
right,
one of those
of
comments.
course.
It's like, why is Sean even talking?
Deuce for everybody.
Deuces all around. Deuces on the house.
What a return.
What a return to save the set point
That is a big shot
from Trevor Sprackland. That's impressive.
T. Spraggs.
Making it nice. Making the WPT his priority, so to speak. It's terrible. Sorry. I'll just stop it.
He's made Matt cry.
Did I?
Oh, that's unrelated.
Oh.
I was crying for a totally different reason.
Well, besides, it wouldn't be the first time for a number of reasons. All right, so serving 4-5 down. Here's Nobu Tanaka from the spin cycle. And a good first serve, uncharacteristically. Harry DeMott misses that forehand return. He's been pretty much a machine up the center for the. Look at this.
Thought you were just going to leave it there.
Nope.
Nice serve, uncharacteristically.
No, it was a big comma there.
Everybody has served, I think,
I tell you,
flawlessly.
what's going on? It's amazing. It's as if they're point shaving. I swear to you, they were point shaving, like because they're not. They don't miss 3 returns in a row like that. But you know what? You give credit to Nobu serving. And look at
Nice
that.
move.
They wouldn't it love to get it to Sammy Hagar, basically, is what we're at right now. And just building
5
the
all.
suspense, building it.
It's like we're just starting the set over again.
Exactly.
Just right back to the beginning.
5 all deuce. Sorry.
Just a little wide
That's
there.
kicking like a mule, though. Good job for HD
Yeah, it's
right
got
there.
a lot of action on it.
Harry's got his own fan club. I keep hearing, come on, Harry, out there. And it's more than one voice. Either that or I've got some hearing issues, which is probably both of may be the case, might be the case.
They're not mutually exclusive.
15 on, you're right. Absolutely right.
There can be an overlap there.
That's true. That's true. That's right. It's like Tito Puente.
There's a lot of people cheering for him, and with my tinnitus, it sounds like an entire crowd.
I've been listening to Tito Puente for years, even when he's not on. It's still in my
That's
head.
a little long with that lob.
Good leave from Harry DeMott to let that one go.
Smart.
Almost looked like he was going to hit it. 30-15. Oh, yeah.
Great return.
Trevor Sprackland's got a little.
Oh, I like that move.
Just a little Sergio Garcia thing going. You know what I'm
Does he?
saying?
The golfer?
He does. He's got a little Sergio Garcia thing. That's not a bad thing, by the way. Sergio's, by the way, a very good tennis player. I don't know if you know that.
Did not know that.
He's not, pro caliber, but all right, game.
6-5.
Achy breaky as no, let's not go.
Billy Ray
Let's not go.
Cyrus
We're not going to go to
okay.
BRC. You know, we can't do that.
So
BRC.
Spin Cycle takes the lead.
Yes.
Tom and Harry looking to close out
Good first
the
volley.
set here if possible.
Look at that.
It's good.
Two-handed.
High backhand there.
I know. Once again, I'm going to use
target
the
of
same
opportunity.
image I did a while ago. Very Fru McMillan right there. Yeah, I know.
What a great
Nobody
image.
knows. I know. The two-handed volley with a well, at the time it was a newfangled Fisher racket. I know. What? I know.
It's been a while.
It has been. That's what
They're still making
Set.
skis.
Oh.
Just long.
I think they probably. I think they are. That's about all they're really making.
40
other than
love here to take us
airplane
to
parts.
a first set tiebreak.
And that's really what everybody's clamoring for. Not necessarily Harry DeMott's fan club, but you know.
It's what the crowd wants.
That's right. Great camera angle. Jeez. You guys, look at the flick.
Oh, nice dig. And a good read right there by Trevor to see that when the ball bounced
Here
a
we
little
go.
weird out of the middle, they were going to have an opportunity.
The ultimate sportsman, Mr. DeMott there, running up, giving him a fist bump for that shot.
That is
well
nice.
deserved.
Yeah.
That is nice.
It's a good read.
Just like seeing that, you know. I mean, seriously, you know, we just see too much of the opposite. Not necessarily in the paddle court. I think we see pretty good behavior all the way through. Don't you think? Don't you guys think so?
At least on the stream, we've never had an issue.
Well, there's one guy from a Glencoe Country Club that could maybe use a few lessons. But anyway, nice leave. And I love him, and he knows I love him. That's not the point.
Thank you, Wind. As the ball just moves off.
All right, again, once again, for those of you playing at home that aren't aware of this, they are playing Coleman tiebreakers. So you will always start the first point on the outside, and then everybody serves their 2-point series from the deuce side, and you're always serving from the same side, which really is the most fair.
Yeah, it's a good
so
idea.
We love it.
It's a good idea. It keeps you in the same position you were in for the
No
whole match.
way.
What a dig
Come
by
on.
Tom. And that is also going to be a good ball. Nice rip there
Look
by
at
Nobu.
he's right
good
there.
hands.
Unbelievable.
Great recovery. Yep. What a great point.
These guys are putting on a clinic.
In a tiebreaker, no less. That's going to go right into the nick.
Good
Nobu's
save,
there.
Nobu.
Oh.
You know what? Good position, though. That was terrible luck. Ball shot out more than it normally would, probably in a nick situation like that. So 0-2 to knock and Sprackliner down. It's a good deep serve. What a pick. Oh, I thought that was going to go over.
Nice shift.
They got on the board here. AC Ducey again.
Right,
Harry
so
DeMott to serve.
Two serving one. Let's see if
for
we get
Washington.
we did not get the corkscrew.
No.
During the tie break. A little wide on the overhead.
Just a bit. All right.
2 up.
He picked it off. Good hands. Yeah. Unbelievable touch.
Wow.
Okay, you just take your hat off.
Yeah, that's
Tom Richardson.
That's about as
T-Rich,
solid
TR.
as a drop shot in that
yes.
position can be.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, he pretty much just deadened it.
Totally
There wasn't even,
killed that ball.
I'm gonna say there was not even an ounce of spin on that thing. That's impressive. Not easy to do at all. All right, 2-3.
Nice.
What a half volley!
Wow.
Come on.
Good pick. I really like that serve position from
So did
Trevor
I.
as well. He sets himself up, especially when he goes with that underhand serve. He goes with that open stance, so he's always able to lead into the court
Exactly.
immediately.
All right, and then he comes back with 2 points in a row to take a 4-3 lead.
3-4.
Richardson to serve at 3-4. That's a nice kick serve, too.
That had a lot of action on it. You know, those are really tough when the ball moves that much, like up and down through your strike zone. You almost have to take it off the screen. It's a really difficult ball.
It's going toward that right hit. Woo, woo.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I had to get a woo-woo in there. I don't know why. Oh,
Yep, I understand. He was just trying to hit that medium pace ball into the side screen, and it just kind of came off the edge of his paddle a little bit.
Let that be a lesson to all of you.
To all of you watching at home.
That should have been a reset overhead. No, we're not going to. I'm not going to second guess.
No,
the man. I think he's doing fine on his own. What do I know? That's a good.
It's actually really interesting though how often that is the most common
6-4.
miss when you're trying to hit that attack overhead.
We're looking at a set point here, gentlemen. Gentlemen, sit. No,
nice
huge
rip.
Return from Richardson to keep the Washington paddle team in this one. Harry DeMont to serve down to 5-6, still set point for the spin cycle. Nice jump overhead. He's got some hops. Sit down. We're not talking beer. Sit down. Good.
Oh, that would have been so sneaky.
6-6.
Wow.
I like that chance there from Nobu. That was a good decision.
It's a little kind of a scary exorcist score going on here.
Maybe making a little.
Not happy with it. We're going to have to just hopefully move on.
Hopefully this will change quickly.
He's got the star and the red star there, the pentagram. I don't know.
Served pea soup for lunch.
What a pick. What a dig.
Nice get.
No way. He faked the drive with a lob.
Smart.
That was stylish. Yeah, this is a momentum swinger right here.
Yeah,
considering they've been able to tie it up. If they're able to win this point, get a set point out of it.
The full distance.
Look at that.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Tell you what, Tanaka's got some afterburners.
Oh, good pick right there by Trevor as well.
Afterburners for sure. Like, it doesn't even look like he's going to get there, and then
smart.
Like, turns on the gym. Whoa, he tries it again.
What a swing.
You know what's really funny? If he, I mean, I hate to make the Mr. Captain obvious here, but if he clears the net on both of the overheads that he's missed like that, I think they both go in.
Oh, yeah.
He's put some spin on that thing.
Yeah, I agree.
As it stands, I mean, he's going to love hearing that. If he watches this, the Sean moron.
I just think that's a tough. It's just a tough adjustment.
It is.
It is a. There is an opportunity there, but it's difficult when you're leaning backwards to convert the shot.
There's
that
no
you then
question, Coach. Yeah.
have to aim higher for that. That piece of adjustment.
Ooh.
Really good serve.
Real good serve. And it's just difficult if you're going to hit with pace. If you don't put a lot of pace on, you probably can keep it in, maybe.
Yeah, but you're trying to make somebody blow that volley. That's the whole goal of the shot.
Exactly.
So.
All right, 7-all. Couldn't get any closer, as they say. I don't mean, relationship-wise. I just think score-wise, these guys, I'm sure they're tight, but.
Well, I mean, we don't know
be
if they can or
That's
can't.
a really smart roller. We haven't seen one of those.
Solid attack overhead.
Yes, and with that,
his hat
Trevor Spracklin has earned the spin cycle, another set point here.
Nice.
Washington paddle team.
They're the Washington paddle team?
Try to keep up.
My fault.
It's not your
I didn't explain it very well.
And
that is
there
going to
it
be the
is.
first set
There it
right there.
is. Yeah. They're hacking with their paddles, and I'm hacking up loogies basically here,
well
Coach.
Done.
I'm
sorry,
not,
you're not feeling well. It's okay.
It's not the point.
It's not your fault.
I get the wrong guy with the wrong team.
Let's take a quick break and hear from our sponsors before we bring you back to the second set here at the Exmoor Club for the APTA
Let me get my
PTI Men's Team Nationals.
Yes.
High performance never tasted this good. Chocolate, berries, cinnamon, agave. Fuel your body with the shot and the bar. Now available in a deliciously energizing power pack. See how much farther you can go with Remedy Plus.
Amazing match point. What athleticism.
And there you have it, your APTA national champions.
Best match of the year.
Really.
All right, we're back with the second set here of the APTA PTI Men's Team Nationals. This is PTI level 5 to 10 here in this bracket. And we have the spin cycle team over on the far side It is Tom Richardson and Harry DeMott. Harry is in the deuce side, and the blue hitting the ball right there. Tom is up at the net. And now a transition with Nobu Tanaka in the green hoodie here.
Love the lob volley.
Trevor Spracklin in the vest. This is just the beginning of the second set. First set was a battle, went to a tiebreaker that went the distance.
Yes.
7-9.
9-7, yeah.
Oh.
Almost. So Washington paddle team took that first one. And now the spin cycle is going to do their best to take the second one and stay in it. It's a heavy swing right there.
Yeah, at the same time, where it can get discouraged when you lose a close set like that, Coach.
Yep.
Sometimes the winner of the set can get a little complacent. They're just like, there's a sigh of relief, and then they maybe just, there's a little lapse in concentration. So it could go either way. Again, one more time, I'm not making any commitments right there. That was really really gutsy of mine for me to do that, right? I can't even make up a decision. It's a great return by Harry DeMott. And a nice blitz, which basically might have even caused that error. Great timing on the blitz from Harry. Well,
All right,
Tanaka and Spracklin start out the game.
There. Yep.
Best way they can. And don't worry, Coach. I've figured out an EQ to filter out all of the profanity. So
no problem.
Yeah, I just want to
I'm
make
sure it'll be fine. Well, this is a tough one here, or at least it can be, for the spin cycle. You know, to kind of, they were in a sort of a commanding position in that first set, and then as it went on and points kind of got closer and tighter. Washington paddle team was able to kind of turn it around and regain the momentum and get it all the way to a breaker.
Yep.
And so now this is a tough one because you kind of feel like that was a big opportunity to be up a set instead of down, and you really got to hit the reset button and see if you can.
Good duck.
Yep, smart.
That's really good hands from Harry DeMott right there. And knotted up, back up at 15 all.
15 for everybody. 15 deuce, as some call it, Sean. Not me, but other people.
I've heard, I've definitely heard that from time to time.
Yeah, that's definitely satanic. So anyway, great first volley from Tom Richardson of the spin cycle. I'm just in awe. This guy's moving in like a blitzing linebacker with hair. We're not talking about Urlacher, who does all of the, I don't know what.
Oh, that's right. He's had the transplants.
Yeah, he's done the
Hair Force One.
It looks fantastic, by the way. If I do say so myself.
I don't know if you rep a brand like that for like a decade, if it is like a good or a bad endorsement. like we get it. Shouldn't you have only had it one time? Why are you still?
Yeah, maybe it's like a chia pet. It grows and then you gotta snip it.
Oh, almost with the half volley there.
It's a really good return
from Trevor.
From Harry.
Knocked it down. Right at the shoelaces.
He's got just an inordinate amount of topspin on the ball, just from the mechanics and some wrist. I mean, that's some big top. He just missed that.
Well, and look at the score, Sean, of the second set.
Oh my! Again.
I mean, you look at that and you think to yourself,
well,
bamboo shoots.
I'm back at PF Chang's.
Little deep.
Yeah.
And breadsticks, if you're a little more of an Olive Garden fan.
Exactly.
Because here,
little deep.
We're family.
No soup. Yeah.
Because here we're family.
30 soup deuce.
Are we family? Because my family doesn't make me pay for chicken parm. I'm just saying. Good roller.
I eat a family-sized chicken parm. That's what
that's the difference.
Yeah.
As that first set kind of got deeper, you started to see a lot more shifting and movement from the net.
Yep.
For Nobu and Trevor, and I think it was a big difference maker. They kind of loosened up a little bit and they started playing a little bit more dynamic with a lot of shifting.
Yes.
It seemed like it helped them out a lot.
I agree.
Good
Serve and a really good flex return from Tom Richardson.
T-Dog, as his friends call him.
T-Dog? Well, if
I
I
always
had
call him
friends, you could ask
T-Money.
him.
So
T-Money, I like
T-Money was, what I was throwing around earlier.
I like the idea of
Good
blitzing.
shot, nice hands.
There's the other side of the coin when you're going to blitz. It's kind of like if you make that move, sometimes it's difficult to fake blitz. Take it from me.
Yeah.
A man is a formidable,
Athletic?
formidable size like me.
Oh, you
I
took
get moving.
the full 180 from where I was headed.
Well, there you go.
Everything he does is full. It's a curse.
Yeah,
So
if you make that blitz move like you're saying though, but you kind of don't fully commit,
Right.
it can burn you.
It can
like
be a problem.
You
and even
really
if
have to
you're
get
trying
in
to
there
fake,
and
you make the fake too good, and it's a problem. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to get at. Good lob. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice dig.
Like giving him the look at. I was going to say, Nobu giving him a look of a possible blitz there. Nothing wrong with doing that, especially if they're going to be picking on Trevor on that ad side, right? As long as you get a decent lob out of it here. There we go.
Yeah, that's better. Also pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, if you can get to that place where you start, really targeting your lobs in terms of depth,
Yep.
you
Wow.
start to
Smart.
give them way less options.
That's good reaction. It's a really smart roller, too,
Yep.
from Harry DeMott. I mean, again, one of those things, if you don't put a lot of pace on the ball, you just get used to it, kind of sit back, steady diet of something mid-level pace, maybe not so much pace, and then all of a sudden just haul off and crack one.
Yeah, you got to pepper that in there.
Yep. All right, 2-1.
I actually think Nobu was there a little faster than he anticipated. It was kind of like the ball was behind him by the time he
I don't know what that's like, Coach.
I don't have that problem.
I'm always late.
How nice is it when you get to tell a student, hey, listen, you're too fast. I'm going to need you to slow down a little bit. You're beating the ball to its location.
I love the
That's
idea.
a good example of the quickness.
Yep, and once again, don't have to smack that thing. Just to kind of a little bit of maybe as much as a swing block as what he did. Very effective. And all of a sudden the spin cycle's down. Love 15, although they're up 2-1 in the set. He's gonna
Great
that's
volley.
just awesome.
Good dig from Trevor.
Court vision. Oh, and he misses the easy one.
That's tough.
This is making me think, when I was driving back here, I had this thought that last game, Girani and Stu Bradley won the match, winning less games and in turn less points than their opponent.
So in a way, they kind of sped up the match a little. Yeah.
I don't know why. It's interesting. I mean, come on, guys, back me up here.
No, you're 100% right.
No, I'm leaving you out on the island there.
It's a unique element in the world of racket sports in terms of the way that they score. I had a coach once who was sort of very wise to say that, you have to remember that in the world of, tennis and paddle, some points are worth more, which is a weird thing to say.
No.
Because you're like, whatever. I mean, they all are points, but some points are game points and some points are set points. And, especially in this, in a no ad where it starts to put more pressure on that individual, point. And this is your one shot. There's no playing a good, point at ad out and getting back to even.
No, unless it's the dreaded 30 deuce.
Unless it's the 30 deuce, which is here we sit.
It's like the old George Orwell quote. Every point is equal, but some points are more equal than others.
Little long with that lob. It looked long anyway.
Yeah.
Didn't it seem long to you?
Yeah.
I was going to say. So a break point here for the spin cycle.
Oh, wait, right.
Yeah, wouldn't it be? I think so. No, it's hold point. Excuse me, hold point. You're right.
There we go. Okay.
And they do. So 31. Dave Winfield. Who? I know. And Tanaka to serve down 1-3. Second set here at Lee missed it.
Oh, that's a good
It
dig.
was a great move. Nice flex from Tanaka there. And he will serve at 15 up, but down 3-1, or I should say 1-3. Here at lovely Exmoor Country Club in fabulous Highland Park, Illinois. Mike Raleigh.
Exmoor, home of the Bandits.
That's right.
The Wet Bandits.
That's us.
The Morwinds, which is basically a dragon. But anyway, or a lizard. All right, on the board there. Still 30-15.
That's my understanding, anyways.
No, I think you're right.
Well, it would seem as though Harry and Tom have come out with the mentality, not that it was an opportunity wasted, but we did it before, we can do it again.
Yeah.
Yep. It's easier. It's a lot tougher to do a set down, though. But you're right.
Well, when there's a tie break that you're looking forward to.
That's true. All right. Back in it, Tanaka Spracklen with a key hold. Down 3-1, now down 2-3.
It's the spin cycle.
Exactly.
Still in the lead.
Spin cycle.
What? Yeah. Wet Bandits.
The Wet Bandit should be the mascot. I don't know.
So I think that's Mike's seal of approval that Exmoor is now known as the Wet Bandits.
Because he's watched Home Alone.
Yep.
Great.
Nice return from Nobu Tanaka there, by the way. Richardson missing that first volley on Curtis.
Oh, what a great return. Nice dig.
Come on. Harry, knock it off, will you? That's impressive.
Harry.
Incredible. The shot of the match right there. Well, at least top 5. It's impressive.
That was a top 100 shot of the match right there. That was one of the shots of all time.
Yeah. Another couple of solid drives from Tanaka. Boy, that was almost Harry Carey. The solid drive. Sorry. I really haven't had that much to drink. Look at the hands. Diet Coke, that is, guys. I don't imbibe. It's not happening. He tries it, and look at the backup, and still.
Nice dig again.
Yes.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff that you can start to get away with, though, if you trust your partner.
Yep.
Right? Oh, wow. Man, that's just a lot of.
How does he get away with that?
Trevor's got to be a little frustrated that that's the way that point ends.
I don't blame him. What is this trust term you keep using?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You see, how it works is if you and the person you're playing with agree that you'll mutually have each other's best interests at heart, then
that's just never going to happen.
Sometimes.
I mean, let's not speak gibberish.
See, that's just never going to happen.
Speaking in tongues.
See, when I play doubles, I'm out for me.
Oh, he got it.
Yep,
I was going to say
right
that is looking perfect from here.
40, 30.
Easy sitting here, judging that one, but that was really looking good.
I always love to imagine, Sean, you playing doubles
yes, sir.
after you told me that one story where you just kind of sit there and every ball that comes your way, yours.
Oh, yeah, you just got to say it before the other player says it.
That's the real battle for doubles.
I mean,
for you,
literally in the middle of my
another one.
He's just on fire.
Two in a row.
Yeah.
Somebody get a bucket of water.
Harry
and put this guy out,
Alfuego de Mott just cannot hit the ball anywhere but the nick right now, and they take a 4-2 lead. Trevor Spracklen. Oh, look at the bullets. It's just going to work out to an extent, at least temporarily. Well, it felt good for a while, but now we're back into the swing of the point here. That's got some pace, and he might pay for it, but he's there. That's called bailing at the right time, fellas.
Yeah, that's smart. I think that's the right play. I mean, you can hit that shot. You just have to be willing to, bail out and recover when somebody does read it early enough.
Yeah, we were having a conversation. I think that's what we call it at lunch. because I don't know if I can even. I'm capable of doing so, but
You want to call it something else?
I was talking about the idea that what tennis players, when they start playing paddle, some of the things that they have to learn how to do.
Yeah, no, we've referred to it in a lot of different ways, but I do still sort of like the general mentality of when you're a tennis player, like a pure tennis player who starts playing paddle, that the hope is that you hate it a little less each year.
Exactly. No,
because there's just going to be parts about it that bother you.
Yeah.
When
it's a certain mentality. You just have to have that in your head and be relegated to hit certain shots. But
and then you catch the bug and you're like totally addicted to it, and you're trying to figure out all the intricacies.
Correct. Well, the other thing is, I think what's amazing too is how much better you can get. Look at this. Get out.
Another nice roller.
Oh, it's out of the facility. Kind of. It's still in. But anyway, I was going to say how much better you can get as you get older if you just recognize early where the ball's going. Because it's not just the speed. What a shot. He's there.
Oh, nice
That's
try.
a great play from Harry DeMott. This is awesome. All right, so they're climbing back into this thing, but still a game point for Tanaka and Sprack. Look at that.
Oh, just a little deep.
40 deuce, and they're going to the deuce side. I'm not sure I'd want to go into that wing of Harry DeMott. He's been pretty much
I don't know if I would ever
rolling.
serve out wide to Harry again. Oh,
And you know what? Well, what do I know?
I ruined it.
Yep, what do I know?
The announcer's curse. I was just about to say that when they've gone out wide, it seems like he has crushed every return
This is why
on the stretch.
That's why I can't even manage my son's baseball team. That's what I sent him. Yeah, I made him steal.
Is
and
it
he got
for
thrown
legal
out
reasons,
every
or?
single time. He got thrown out every time.
Every single time he got thrown
I
out.
told him to take off.
Well, I don't think.
Yes, sir.
I believe that you were still probably trying your best, which is just loser talk for, probably shouldn't have been
your
doing.
best. Yeah, sure. Well, anyway, we've got a set on our hands again, ladies and gentlemen. Tanaka and Spracklin, after having won the first set, have dug themselves back into the second set. There was some nice spirit out there. They congratulating each other on shots. What is that all about?
We're learning a lot about Sean in this broadcast.
Yeah.
What is it like to compliment your opponent? When you play doubles, why would you have trust in someone?
It's a total.
I know. I like it. You just play that, narcissistic character as much as you want.
I can, yeah. Look at that. What a
smooth screen drive. Oh, no.
Oh.
I think it hit his paddle.
I think it did too. I just think Trevor was not trying to put it that high. I know he was trying to hit it, so that he forced a volley error.
I got to tell you, that was some impressive pace on a one-handed backhand too. I mean,
it was also an impressive dodge from Harry.
Yeah, he handled it. All right, so love 30 here. HD bringing the wide serve.
Jeez,
no
that's such
way.
a smooth shot.
Come on.
From Nobu to take that ball almost from below the net.
Exactly.
I mean, it is coming out, plenty far off the screen for him to hit a screen drive. It's just interesting how low he's letting it drop.
And it's shot down. Would you like some Doritos with that dip? I mean,
that's a good thought.
And they pull it off. So,
but here's another thought that I'm going to challenge you on, just to be combative. I wouldn't dip Doritos in anything. No. Doritos already have flavor and stuff. I mean, maybe
that's what I've been doing.
Were you thinking of
maybe Tostitos or Ruffles? I mean,
well, you know what? I'll tell you this much, guys. Not to get off topic, as if there is a topic on our broadcast at all.
We don't do that here.
But what I was going to say is, I'm old enough to remember when Doritos just had a taco coating on it, not Cool Ranch or nacho cheese. But they just had it, and they'll still sell those, by the way.
Oh.
That's just the taco flavor. And so what you do is you have the taco flavor.
Oh,
and if you have some dip with that, it actually is pretty good.
Well, but that's basically just a Tostitos chip. Right.
No, I think it has a light flavor.
No, there's a taco flavor on it. One day I'll bring them in. I think
sure.
I think at Costco, I think I bought like 70 cases.
But what kind of dip, Sean?
Well, it really doesn't matter.
Spinach artichoke.
Look at me. Does it look like I care what kind of dip I use?
Yeah,
that's a great screen drive.
It was
from Tom.
an awesome screen drive.
Listen, all I know is that if you dip a Cool Ranch Dorito in Buffalo Ranch sauce, you can travel through time.
It's too.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah, that's too much flavor. It's like a Starburst commercial when you do that, just in a dips sort of way. You're right. It's too much. Like your blood pressure goes literally twice as high because of the salt content just alone of it. But yeah, but I'm just telling you.
Right into the nick there from No Boot, about to take them up
5-15, which is just
if they can convert, and they can. Good volley. That's one of the things actually as the match has gone on. I think that
they've handled.
I think Trevor in particular. I think they've been hitting a lot then of those returns right at Trevor to draw errors, and he has really
handled it.
Yeah, the first couple worked, and then after that, it seems like he's just sort of been flexing off that first volley,
which makes it really difficult for Harry if he's going to blitz like that, because if that volley's coming back, I mean, he's going to be in a tough position to even make a shot.
Enough time. Yeah.
All right, so. The spin cycle down 4-5.
One could say this is a must-win game for them.
Insight, the likes of which we've never heard. Cal Noble.
Thank you.
Good reset. Look at that. Putting on a clinic. Okay, HD, bringing the heat. And I don't mean like he hit that hard. That was a perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to just draw it out, I think he even hit the square of despair.
Nice
it's
and
not
deep.
even over there. We didn't even tape it up over there. It's still there. It's hitting the square.
Never be able to find that again.
Nope. Thank God. But anyway, so
good return. He's there.
Gonna dish it.
Wow.
He's serving it up. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, rats.
Did it hit the
little?
So whose point is that?
A little bit. So that
would be the receiver's
I think they hit
point.
that out of the court off the overhead side screen,
right? So the receiver's point, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So because they didn't get a chance to hit it.
You have to keep the ball inside the boundaries of the court.
The team hitting the ball loses the point. Yeah.
I think the only exception is if you're at the net and you hit an overhead so hard that it hits the screen and then breaks the plane of the net again.
Before it bounces,
you lose that point.
Okay.
Correct.
As well.
Correct. He's there. I love the cheerleader. Come on, get over there. I never responded well to that. You want to know why? Because I'm too
nice hands.
Look at that. No way. It always made me laugh when my partner would go, "Come on, get over there." And
There's something very encouraging about it.
Well, you know why? It's like, you're too slow.
Well, I don't think that's what Tom meant with his.
No.
Yeah.
He went wide with that. The dreaded 30 deuce, guys. Especially at this point in the match.
Oh, that's great.
Look at that. Good first volley. It's going to work.
It's great because this is no ad scoring, and you've said 30 deuce more than in any other stream we've ever had when it was actually applicable.
It's still true every time.
Yeah. Well, listen, if I were a surgeon and we bought a laparoscope, I'd use it for everything. I'm just saying, like, as soon as I get used to something, I just can't get it.
Just like, you know
what?
It's
a great serve. Unbelievable. Digging you out of the, just from oblivion.
That is such a great
turn. You got to give Richardson just total credit there, man. Two lightning bolt serves, and they're back in this thing.
Come back, nice hands.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, they're rolling now. Just had to get to 55.
Yeah.
Had to get to Sammy Hager. What's up?
Once they find the groove.
It's kicking like a mule, and he handles it.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
yours.
Okay, there's no bad blood right there. That's called strategy. Nobody's going after Harry DeMott.
That's a legitimate
Nobody has
shot.
a problem with HD there.
He ran the first couple down.
He did.
Made him pay. So
pretty much. Speaking of bad luck there, I thought Trevor had that one, but it would not sneak over the net. So they're down 15-30. You blink, 5-all, down 15-30. What happened? No, just wide. All right, 15-40 and as they say, a stone's throw from going down 5-6.
How far can you throw a stone right now? What do you think?
Depends on the weight.
Nice volley right there.
Not a bad idea to
Nobu.
blitz on that one.
No, I like it.
Yeah, you just got to take your, as they say, doff your cap, which is just the dumbest phrase ever, really, to Trevor because he had a great volley. Look at the half volley. No way.
Great drive.
Nobu's there. Of course he is. He gets there easily with that speed. Nice pick. The fall.
Yep, he's there.
Comes down, though. Almost a little miscommunication there, but these guys just jump overheads. Who says you can't leave the deck, huh?
Not me. That's stupid. I would never say that.
Oh!
Oh, that's tough.
Maybe just a little indecision there. I'm trying to think of why he missed it. He probably was going to go deep.
I think he was trying to sell it. Yeah, it kind of seemed like he was trying to sell.
Makes a lot of sense.
That.
All right, deuce, 40 deuce, 5 all. Oh, what a shot! Okay, you know what? You know they talk about clutch, Cal.
They do.
Clutch with a capital C. Captain Clutch is Harry DeMott. How do you have the presence of mind, if not the guts? I'm just going to say it in a clean way, to make the return and then blitz like that. That was impressive. To go up 6-5 and have an ability to serve for the set and see if they can get this thing to a 10-point tiebreaker. Yeah, it's like give it up. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, the spin cycle. You know, in a way, that's what I'm doing. Because, I mean, first of all, Tom Richardson just hit a great shot. Harry hit that incredible shot. Ladies and gentlemen, spin cycle. No opening act. They're just going right to the marquee. And, of course, what did I do?
Little deep on
I basically jinxed him on the serve. Okay, Sean, shut up.
How dare you?
See, now I know it's satanic. I'm hearing whisperings. Of How dare you? That's almost Jim Gaffigan. You got a little Gaffigan with that right there.
His always has disapproval.
What if there was a fish in the audience?
See, that's perfect.
We're so close to Lake Michigan.
All right. So, you know what? I'll stop complimenting. Yeah, I got to stop complimenting DeMont Richardson because they keep losing. So we do that. Yeah, and it's all about me, right?
The key is that we're complimenting people.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Really good announcers just talk crap about everyone, and then then you can't be blamed. When,
right. And then I'm always
can't
doing
be like,
something
well,
else.
I said something nice, and it ruined all of their momentum.
And then if they want me to help them warm them up, I'll just go.
Oh, what a great drive!
Sean, could you help warm me up? No, I'm too busy. Way to get small. All right. A point for 6 all. And there it is.
Could be 30
there it is.
all.
The side spin.
Do you think he dodged that last one?
I
thought that he hit
it,
him, but
he
might have dodged
too.
him.
Great volley. All right, so 40-30. Okay.
40-30, I think.
Yeah, judging by how he said, way to be small. Yeah.
The set point.
Oh, he just said 30-40.
30-40. All right. So it did hit him. This pick. Nice. Yeah. It's good switching.
Teamwork.
Almost, yeah, I was going to say almost a little.
Oh, that's a great roller from Nobu. And a good overhead
tough.
as well.
And you could say that hit a seam. It did not. That just had a lot of spin on it. I mean, it could have hit a seam.
Landed that thing like just inside the baseline, so there was no opportunity to make a move.
All right, well, they got to win one tiebreak
to
play
votes
another
are in.
one.
They wanted a tiebreaker. They get a tiebreaker.
Let's see what happens in this tiebreaker.
You mean every set's not supposed to end in a tiebreaker? What the heck?
I mean, it is, but sometimes it doesn't.
That's the idea. So on that shot, if I'm Tom Richardson, I'm going, Harry, I love the fact that you took off trying to even get that ball because it was going to come to me anyway. So you're the ultimate team player as far as I'm concerned.
Those are tough, though.
Edwin Moses wouldn't have run that down.
Yeah, I mean, that was going to be a tough shot either way. But sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to take off and then figure out where the ball is.
That's true.
It's not always, especially in paddle, the ball can kind of move on you more than you anticipate.
Yeah, what is this movement you talk about? We keep using that
It comes
word.
right after trust.
What a shot.
It's very similar to jazzercise, which I know you're familiar with.
It's really more of a Zumba.
I'm a Zumba
thing.
guy. Yeah, I get that. By the way, while we were gabbing away, and it's mostly my fault, Trevor hit an unbelievable forehand
A little deep on the serve,
riser,
I
if
think.
you will, kind of almost a tomahawky, and he still had the presence and the style to bounce up off the side screen. So quickly, Tanaka and Spracklen take a 3-0 lead.
Great volley,
I tell you
good
what,
serve and
Trevor
great
is
volley
on
from
fire
Trevor,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Al Fuego. First name Alfu, last name Ego. Yep. He's there.
Good cover.
All right, not an advisable volley, but an effective
that
one. Look
is
at this,
such
it's
a
going to
good
work.
reset. Yep.
Oh,
Nice try.
way to make Harry do a pirouette, though, because if you can turn somebody around, generally speaking, you're given problems. You know? A quick 5-0 lead for Tanaka and Spracklen from the Washington paddle team, the WPT. And yes, they're looking at selling the team. Yes, they are. I'm just kidding. Daniel
That's
Snyder
tough.
hasn't sold it yet, but they're considering that. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Nobu
you.
and Trevor on that one, both feeling like they should have done like that. Trevor
Yeah.
feeling like he should have switched with Nobu, and Nobu's like, if I'm that out of position, why would I even drive the ball? You know, it's just going to get volleyed to the open court.
That's what made it such a beautiful gesture.
Agreed.
Oh! Oh!
And the step back cutter.
Harry's like, let
from
me just
Harry.
show you, nothing up my sleeve. HD bringing the cutter. All right, 5-2. Oh, Washington paddle team 6-2.
Match point.
Yeah, that's a tough part about these. I mean, it's every return is important, but once you get into a tiebreaker, difficult to handle a missed return, or even 2 or 3. That's a good shot. Great lob.
It's good. Good movement
He's
from
roaming.
that net. A great match there. A couple of tiebreakers.
Unbelievable.
The Washington paddle team takes it over the spin cycle.
That was a really good match, man.
Yeah.
I'm
that
impressed with that 6-6. That could have gone either way, and you just got to take your hat off to.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
The Washington paddle team that came to play. Clearly.
Good tight match though.
Absolutely.
Both teams throwing it at each other.
Are we done for the day, Coach?
Yeah, that's going to be our coverage
Really?
for today. Yeah, that's the end of this this round robin cycle, which was going to place everybody into
A lot of people listening
Finals
to me are
tomorrow.
breathing a sigh of relief for that.
semifinals and finals.
They're like, where's Raleigh,
at
man? Who's
8
this Sean
a.m.
moron?
8 a.m. tomorrow morning?
8 a.m.,
8:30.
yeah. Bring
8:30
it.
is our first round.
Central
Okay, sounds
time
good.
to all of our
Central.
international viewers.
Yes, absolutely. So we're looking forward to that. We're going to bring you as much coverage as we can. Obviously, there will be a little bit of limitation just based on, if some matches go long and
Yep.
where the open courts are.
Yep.
Weather.
And weather. I mean, that is so
Weather's
anyway.
supposed
But
to be pretty good tomorrow, guys. I don't mean to jinx
no,
this.
I think that'll be. I think
right.
that will be the least of our troubles. But we'll just kind of roll through the semis and finals and bring as much coverage to everybody as possible for the finale here of
Yes.
the APTA PTI Men's Team Nationals at
All right,
Exmoor
so
Club.
for what is it? Well, let's just make sure we get our sponsors in here. Remedy Plus, Wintrust.
Yeah.
All right,
come on,
so
Wintrust.
thank you for joining us today, and we will see you tomorrow bright and early at 8:30 a.m.
You
for
got
our
it.
first group of matches on the live stream.
I can't wait.
Take care, everybody.
High performance never tasted this good. Chocolate, berries, cinnamon, agave. Fuel your body with the shot and the bar. Now available in a deliciously energizing power pack. See how much farther you can go with Remedy Plus.